Hey everybody, welcome to this installation of He with the Giant Forehead. It does look like I got a huge forehead when I got my hair up like this, but if we can't make fun of ourselves, then, you know, my goodness. I'm going to be reading for the next 31 days. Lord willing, I'll be here for the next 31 days. It is 2020. Anything is bound to happen. But the book of Proverbs in the Bible has 31 Proverbs, and there are 31 days in December. So I thought, shoot, I'll put one video out a day, if I do the math correctly. 31 divided by 31 is 1. Anyways, I'll be reading from, I'll show you here, Book of Proverbs. Okay, and this is known as the Ryrie Study Bible. Okay, and I just want to read a brief introduction to Proverbs about the contents of Proverbs. It says, though the theme running throughout the book is wisdom for living, the specific teachings include instruction on folly, sin, goodness, wealth, poverty, the tongue, pride, humility, justice, vengeance, strife, gluttony, love, lust, laziness, friends, the family, life, and death. Almost every facet of human relationships is mentioned, and the teaching of the book is applicable to all people everywhere. So I think just like we can get wisdom from things that historical figures have said over history that aren't necessarily Christian, there's a lot of wisdom from a lot of different people, but I'd like to give you all who are watching this video, all 13 of you, one proverb a day for the next 31 days, and I hope you're blessed by it. If you have any questions, you can always put a question in the comments, and I'm sure there'll be so few questions, they'll be easy to answer. But let's just begin reading the book of Proverbs, chapter 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. To know wisdom and instruction, to discern the sayings of understanding, to receive instruction in wise behavior, righteousness, justice, and equity, to give prudence to the naive, to the youth knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and increase in learning, and a man of understanding will acquire wise counsel. To understand a proverb and a figure, the words of the wise and their riddles. Verse 7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Hear, my son, your father's instruction, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. Indeed, they are a graceful wreath to your head and ornaments about your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait for blood, let us ambush the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them alive like Sheol, even whole as those who go down to the pit. We shall find all kinds of precious wealth. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Throw in your lot with us. We shall all have one purse. My son, do not walk in the way with them. Keep your feet from their path, for their feet run to evil, and they hasten to shed blood. Indeed, it is useless to spread the baited net in the sight of any bird. But they lie in wait for their own blood, they ambush their own lives. So are the ways of everyone who gains by violence. It takes away the life of its possessors. Wisdom shouts in the street. She lifts her voice in the square. At the head of the noisy streets, she cries out. At the entrance of the gates in the city, she utters her sayings. How long, O naive ones, will you love being simple-minded? And scoffers delight themselves in scoffing, and fools hate knowledge. Turn to my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit on you. I will make my words known to you. Because I called and you refused, I stretched out my hand and no one paid attention. And you neglected all my counsel and did not want my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your dread comes. When your dread comes like a storm and your calamity comes on like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you. Then they will call on me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but they shall not find me. because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would not accept my counsel, they spurned all my reproof. So they shall eat of the fruit of their own way and be satiated with their own devices. For the waywardness of the naive shall kill them, and the complacency of fools shall destroy them. But he who listens to me shall live securely and shall be at ease from the dread of evil. There's no doubt that there's evil in this world. People will argue how evil entered the world, and that's okay. But when I read this proverb and I read that last verse, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 33, but he who listens to me shall live securely and shall be at ease from the dread of evil. Christians often talk about the peace that we can have in a relationship, in a right relationship with God. And I think even today in this world, people are searching for peace. Peace in the Middle East and peace in all different types of socio-political, all these different ways that people are looking for peace. But it's that peace that the Lord gives us that can sustain us, even in times of COVID and these elections in the United States and all of the other things that are going on, whether you're on the right, whether you're on the left. The Bible doesn't discriminate. It doesn't say the people on the right shall be peaceful and the people on the left will not, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what race, even though we're all the human race, but more your ethnicity. None of that matters to God. He wants a relationship with each and every one of us, and I hope that you choose today, December 1st, to give your life to God, to accept Jesus into your heart. If you want to know how to do that, it's quite simple. I'm happy to pray with you. You can send me a message, make a comment down below, and I'll help you do that today. Well, that's all I have for today. Tomorrow's December 2nd. I hope to come back with Proverbs chapter 2, and I hope that you're blessed. God bless you. I love you all. Bye.